Hi, hello, I'm Taylor. I hope you're doing well. It is Saturday morning here in Japan, and I am currently getting ready to go into the city for kind of just like a weekend, I guess like kind of like a staycation, but I don't often get to go into the city. It's not too far. It's just I'm busy with work a lot, but I'm going into the city to just kind of have a nice weekend away and take my driver's license test on Monday. So I am going to be taking you guys with me to the bookstores and just having lots of fun. I am at my local train station waiting for my first train of the day. I am hopefully going to be listening to my Listen for the Lie audiobook while I'm on the train. Hopefully I can finish it by the time I get to my hotel though, so we'll see. Okay, so I guess the platforms change on the weekend, so now I'm rushing to the other one. Okay, so I have made it to my next station. There is one more transfer station, and I have to transfer like super quickly, so I'm not gonna be able to film there, but almost there. I don't know how far along I am in Listen for the Lie. I've still got a while to go, but I'm continuing to listen, so yeah. Okay, so I just got to my final station. I am a little tired, but I need to go check into my hotel now. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm stopping at this little grocery store in the station because I don't really feel like going to a restaurant and I don't really want to eat fast food either. So I'm just gonna get like a bento thing. These grapes are $30 a pack. It's insane. And 5 clementines or cuties, I don't know, are like $13. There's the music. Welcome. It is just a tiny little room, bathroom. Hey. Let's see the view. I'm sure there isn't one. They're usually, oh wow, it's usually the back of another building, which I guess it's technically a bunch of buildings, but this is actually kind of nice compared to what I'm used to staying in these rooms. Okay, so I just got into my hotel. It is 3:30 p.m. and I am going to freshen up and I'm going to eat my lunch. Super late, I know, but I had no time on the train. It was like transfer, so there was no time to get anything to eat. And then I'm hopefully going to leave here and go to at least one bookstore, I'm hoping. I'm gonna go to the one that I know that there's some goodies at, for sure. And then I think tomorrow I'm gonna go to the ones that have been hit or miss for me in the past, and go to a few that are not bargain, what are they called? Secondhand bookshops, because I know that they have a very, very, very small English section, and I have bought out most of their books in the past, because there definitely was a book girly in Kyoto, at least in the past like couple months, because they donated all of their books. And I was just like, oh, because they were all like, I think actually I had already bought A Court of Thorns and Roses, but they had it there and it was like less than $5. And I was like, okay, well, that sucks because I just bought it. But kind of hoping that they have some other goodies there. So we'll see. But I'm going to bring you along with me. But let me show you what I got for lunch. Hold on. Okay, so first thing I got is this water that is just orange flavored. And I got it because, first off, yum. But secondly, I love this. This is Momo, which is peach flavored water. It is like the slightest taste. And if it tastes anything like this, or if this tastes anything like this does, I know I'm going to love it. As long as doesn't taste like orange juice, I'll be fine. But this is so good. Oh my God. It's just like the slightest. It's like a peach whispered into the water. Here's some peaches for you. Enjoy your peaches. That's what I need from this. I need this to be giving that. Pineapple slices. Or chunks. I don't know. Cut pineapple. This is kind of just like a Korean bento. Kimbap. Japchae, and yum. See, the thing is, I don't know how actually things are pronounced in Korean, because in Japanese they've written it yum chicken. So I don't know. Anyway. I'm really hungry. I don't think I'll end up eating all of this, but I'm here for 2 days. So I got this bento. Oh God. It is just like veggies. Now that lunch is done, I am going to finish charging all of my electronics and then head to the bookstore, because I do not want my phone or my Wi-Fi to die on me, because I need my phone and Wi-Fi to check Goodreads to make sure that the books that I'm wanting to buy are worth it. All right, let's go book shopping. Okay, so I am at the bookstore right now, but I'm actually quite surprised about how busy it is, so this may just become a lot of videos from the bookstore instead of me talking. Okay, so I am back in my hotel room. Oh my gosh, it was so hot today. I am like so nasty. I'm gonna get in the shower in a minute, but I got so many books. I got 7 books, and they're all new condition books, so my wallet's very sad right now, but tomorrow I think I'm only going to be going to used bookstores. So hopefully I'll be able to find some books that are affordable but interesting, something that I'm wanting to read. So yeah, I am so tired, so I am going to, oh yeah, I haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm actually just gonna finish what I was eating for lunch, because everything was closed by the time, well, not everything, but most things were closed by the time I left the bookstore, so, and got all the way back here. I had to wait a while for the buses, but oh my god, I almost forgot. So while I was on my way back to the hotel, I got to a part in Listen for the Lie where things are starting to change a little bit. The voice in her head, in Lucy's head, is starting to... interesting. Things are taking a turn. Is it the husband? Her cousin did say it's always the boyfriend or the husband, so maybe not Sav's husband, but... Alright, so I'm gonna go take a shower and then I'm gonna go to bed. See you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 in Kyoto City. It is Sunday morning and I am super excited. I'm going to be going to a few used bookstores in the area and hopefully I get lucky with what I find, but we'll see. I'm gonna go to a cafe first and get some coffee because I'm exhausted, and I'm super hungry. I ate my leftovers from lunch yesterday, but it ended up not being a lot of food and I woke up starving, so we are gonna go do that. So it's rainy, but I can also tell that it is gonna be super humid, so umbrella has been secured. So today is supposed to be used book day, but I just saw a bookstore that I have had issues in the past finding English books, but this location looks pretty large, so I'm hopeful that they may have something. So I'm gonna go there first because these bookstores are kind of far away anyway, so, and this is right near my hotel, so I'm gonna check this out first. I just found, oh my god, I just found a pet store. It is huge. All right, I'm searching for the English books now. Okay, so I actually got quite a lot of books from my go-to bookstore, I guess. It's called Maruzen. It's just like a kind of like a Barnes and Noble, mostly Japanese books, but they've got like 4 or 5 rows of English books, like front to back. I got a few books. The first one is 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. I think it was Gabby Reads. She did a review on this and I think she ended up liking it. I can't remember if she read this one or the other book. There's a newer book by Tia Williams that came out, and I know one of them she liked a lot better than the other one, but I wanted to read this because I knew that she liked at least one of the books by the author. I don't think she hated the other book. It was just one of the books she likes better. But the back of the book says 7 days to fall in love, 15 years to forget, and 7 days to get it all back again. When Ava Mercy, a single mother and best-selling erotica writer, and the enigmatic award-winning novelist Shane Hall meet at a literary event in New York, sparks fly. What no one knows is that 15 years later, teenage Eva and Shane spend 1 week together, madly in love. While they may pretend to be strangers, they can't deny their chemistry. Over the next 7 days, amidst a steamy Brooklyn summer, Ava and Shane reconnect, but Ava is wary of the man who broke her heart and wants Shane out of the city so her life can go back to normal. Before he disappears, though, she needs a few questions answered. So I'm so excited to read this book. I saw this back in fall sometime. I saw it the last time I was here, and I wanted to get it, but I didn't. Okay, so the next book that I got is They Both Die in the End, and I am kind of mad. I went to a secondhand shop literally the day after I bought this book and found it. I paid basically $10, $10+ extra. I saw a lot of booktubers reviewing this and saying that they liked it, and they also liked another book by this author. So I am excited to read this one. We here at Last Friend Incorporated are collectively sorry for the loss of you. Our deepest sympathies extend to those who love you and those who will never meet you. We hope you find a new friend of value to spend your final hours with today. On September 5th, a little after midnight, Death Cast calls Mateo Torres and Rufus Emeterio to deliver some bad news. They're gonna die in less than 24 hours. Mateo and Rufus are total strangers, but for different reasons, they're both looking to make a new friend on their end day. The good news is there's an app for that. It's called Last Friend, and through it, Rufus and Mateo meet up for one final epic adventure to live a lifetime in a single day. It sounds really cute. I think this sounds like a great book. It does look like he writes gay romances. So I am hoping that this is also a gay romance, because I honestly haven't read one in a while. Well, actually the last time was the Heartstopper series, which I love, but that is a graphic novel. Anyway, very excited to read this and share my opinions on it. So this is the next book that I got. Anxious People by Frederick Backman, and I know this is not a new book. I really wanted to buy, what was it, Beartown, because I think I recently saw, who was it? Is it Sydney? But they were reading Beartown, and then I think that they said that their followers were suggesting to read Anxious People as well. But when they were reading Beartown, they were like sobbing. And I was so not surprised because I've never read Beartown before, but it really made me want to read Beartown. So I wanted to get Beartown, but they didn't have it, unfortunately. They had Anxious People, and then they had A Man Called Ove, which I already have. I'm sure everyone's already read this before, but I'll read the back of the book anyway. It's New Year's Eve, and House Tricks estate agents are showing people around an upmarket apartment when an incompetent bank robber rushes in and politely takes everyone hostage. Politely. Okay. For Annalena and Roger, busy buying up apartments to fill the hole in their marriage is something else to talk about. For Julia and Ro, panicky parents-to-be, it's yet another worry. Lonely bank manager Zara only came here for the view, while 87-year-old grandmother Estelle seems rather pleased by the company. As the police gather outside, the anxious strangers huddled within try to make the best of a very sticky situation. But could it be that they have a lot more in common than meets the eye? I'm excited to read this. I think it'll be good. Okay, so the next book, I feel like I don't need a whole lot of explanation with this one, but Happy Place by Emily Henry. It's like a lot of like romance book girlies' favorite book, I think. So I have Book Lovers by her. I'm probably the last person on earth to not read this, but if you are like me, I will read the back now. Think of your happy place. Harriet and Wynne have been the perfect couple since they met in college. They go together like salt and pepper, honey and tea, lobster and rolls. I just remembered I'm missing out on being in Maine right now. My family goes to Maine during the summers to help my grandma move. Okay, anyways. Except now, for reasons they're still not discussing, they don't. They broke up 5 months ago and still haven't told their best friends, which is how they find themselves sharing a bedroom at the Maine. No way! Oh my god! Wait! Oh. I'm reading this with the quickness. Oh my god. That kind of makes me want to cry. I'm so excited. Okay. Which is how they find themselves sharing a bedroom at the Maine cottage that has been their friends group yearly getaway for the last decade. Their annual respite from the world, where for one vibrant, blissful week, they leave behind their daily lives, have copious amounts of cheese, wine, and seafood, and soak up the salty coastal air with the people who understand them most. Only this year, Harry and Wynne are lying through their teeth while trying not to notice how desperately they want each other. Because the cottage is for sale and this is the last week they'll all have together in this place, they can't stand to break their friends' hearts, and so they'll play their part. Harriet will be the driven surgical resident who never starts a fight, and Wynne will be the laid-back charmer who never lets the cracks show. It's a flawless plan, parentheses, if you look at it from a great distance and through a pair of sunscreen smeared sunglasses. After years of being in love, how hard can it be to fake for 1 week in front of those who know you best? That's cute. Okay, now that I know it's set in Maine, oh, I'm so excited. I think this is gonna be my next read for sure. Okay, so my next book is Educated, a memoir by Tara Westover. And I actually remember watching this video a long time ago, so I cannot remember who. They said that this was a 5-star for them, so it is a very small little blurb, but it says, an unforgettable memoir about a young woman who, kept out of school, goes on to earn a PhD from the University of Cambridge. A universal coming-of-age story that gets to the hearts of what an education is and what it offers, the possibility to see one's life through new eyes, and the will to change it. This is a nonfiction. I don't often read nonfiction, but I think that I'll really like it despite it not being fiction. My next book is Return to Blackwater House by Vicky Paitis. I don't know if I actually have seen anyone review this on YouTube. I'm sure there are people that have, but I don't think I bought this because of that, is what I mean. I just think it looked interesting. It says, you can run from your past, but you can't hide forever. Rebecca Bray has moved on from a childhood she desperately wants to forget. She has everything she's ever wanted, the perfect fiance, a loving stepdaughter, a career she's proud of, and now the house of her dreams. But when the family moved to the Cornish village where Rebecca grew up, all that she wanted to bury from those years starts to claw to the surface. Then when her stepdaughter goes missing at a New Year's Eve party, Rebecca must finally face the ghost of her past, or Ava might never come home safely. Ooh. A haunting, atmospheric read full of twists, turns, and bumps in the night. I think it sounds good. It's like a mystery, maybe a horror of sorts, I'm not sure. Psychological thriller, maybe? I'm into it. Anyway, looking forward to this. Okay, the last book. And I think the newest release that was in that bookstore, because I was looking for some more newer releases and there weren't any, but Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Looks very cute. I think Ali Hazelwood books always get like mixed reviews depending on if you are like a true kind of like sappy romance girly. I feel like there's always people who either love Ali Hazelwood or they do not like her books at all. I guess we'll find out. Let's read the back. Ruth Seabird might not have it all, but she has enough. A few friends she can always count on, the financial stability she yearned for as a kid, and a successful career as a biotech engineer at Klein, one of the most promising startups in the field of food science. Her world is stable, pleasant, and hard-fought until a hostile takeover and its offensively attractive frontman threatened to bring it all crumbling down. Eli Kilgore and his business partners want Klein, period. Eli has his own reasons for pushing this deal, though, and he's a man who gets what he wants. With one burning exception, Rue, the woman he can't stop thinking about, the woman who's off limits to him. Torn between loyalty and undeniable attraction, Rue and Eli throw caution out the lab and boardroom windows. Their affair is secret, no strings attached, and has a built-in deadline the day one of their companies prevails. But the heart is risky business that plays for keeps. It definitely sounds like enemies to lovers, which is like, Anyway, here is all of the books that I got at my go-to bookstore here in Kyoto. I am so excited to read all of these books, so I will hopefully be making some videos with some reviews or some reading vlogs. Thank you so much for watching my video. It has been a really fun weekend, and I am so sad that it is over, almost. Anyway, I hope you had a great weekend, or whenever it is that you're watching this video. I will see you next time. Bye!